My dad passed away 10 years ago. And while I have the best memories, I realize now that there is so much about his life that I never knew. Stories about his childhood and what his life was like growing up, his dreams and aspirations. I want my kids and my grandchildren to know those things about my life.
I've never talked much about the war, what I saw and experienced overseas. It was certainly something that changed and influenced my life. I served with some great guys, and we had some adventures, that's for sure.
I have boxes and boxes of old pictures. In some of them, I can't remember the dates and places that these were taken. These pictures tell the story of my mom and dad's lives, and they tell the story of my life. When my kids look at them, they can't believe it.
How will I be remembered? Well, I don't know. I hope that my family remembers the great times we had together. I hope they never forget where we came from. And I hope they'll always stay close to one another.
How will you be remembered? What are the stories, the pictures, and the lessons that help to define your life? Now you can capture and record these stories, pictures, and lessons to share with your family, friends, and future generations at BeRemembered.com. Creating a free profile at BeRemembered.com is easy. You can tell your life story in a variety of ways. Perhaps you might start with your biography by answering some simple questions, like describe the home, street, and neighborhood you grew up in. Or how did you meet your spouse or partner? What were all of the cars that you've owned? You can upload pictures or videos that help tell the story of your life. Write or record words of wisdom that you want your family and future generations to know. Even write, share, and ultimately cross off your life's ambitions on your bucket list. Imagine that you could write or record a private message that gets delivered to someone you love. Even after you leave this life, you can create these private messages at BeRemembered.com also.
When you create your free profile, you invite guardians who you can share parts of your profile with. And when I pass away, my guardians can share my life story and unlock the rest of the stories that I haven't yet shared. So my husband, my son, and my brother are all guardians of my profile, and now they have started their profiles too. What I like about BeRemembered.com is that I decide who I want to share these stories with and when. I have complete control, and I can start now and finish later. It's given me a lot to think about.
What's on my bucket list? Oh my gosh, I'd love to travel. And you won't believe this. I'd love to get up on stage and sing in front of an audience, just one time.
I knew my dad would never fill out this information. But when he got to the nursing home, I started asking him these questions and recorded his stories. It's the most treasured time we spent.
Using BeRemembered.com is easy. To get started, click on the sign up button at the top or go to any of the My Story sections and get started.
Hey Grandpa, did you ever play baseball when you were a kid?
Did I ever play baseball? Sit down. Let me tell you about when I played baseball.
How will you be remembered?